right, so the tape came loose, and there's a frowny face on this side and pie on this side. So good news is it's not a checkmark case. Clearly, no check marks, but it's not dashes either. And somebody spilled their coffee on the case, and so there you have it. All right, you guys ready for the frowny face case? Yeah, I just drew it on there. Did you think for a second that it actually came that way? That's funny. Yeah, that was me. It cannot be a good sign. well. All right, guys, here we go. Box one of the non-checkmark, non-dash pie frowny face case. So I don't know what that's gonna mean. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna find out. Did you think for a second this might be awesome? If a dash and a check mark means greatness, what does this mean, right? I don't know. Andrew Benintendi, black refractor, first box. Andrew Benintendi, black. Something. Yeah, the pie case. Frowny face and pie. I couldn't think of anything else to turn the check marks into. Andrew Benintendi, chrome. Let's get something amazing out of this last case. Oh, look at that. The frowny face case comes through. Hey, Davis, this was 2 check marks. No bullshit. 2 check marks on this one. Thomas Eshelman, black refractor auto. Aaron Judge. I don't know why I'm so happy. I don't actually like the black auto cases. I like the other ones, but I thought we needed one more, so I'm glad there is one. You had me convinced that this was a non-black auto case, and I was depressed. I've never been sadder flipping a case over and seeing a check mark. You know what did it? My art. Why should I be very happy? I don't know. Oh, do you think this means it's like an 8 or something? Is that what you're thinking? That could be. Let's see. Let's find out if this is like, if there's like a lot of them in here, since this is second half black. Is that what you're thinking? Or is it because of Eshelman? That's what you're talking about, right? Okay, all right. I got you. Hey, look at that. 2 color Andrew Suarez. All right, well, that's good news. And it also helps the fact that, you know, I was worried in my head. I'm like, shit, what if Blowout sends me 10 cases and they're all double checks? You know what I mean? I was worried about that because I was like, I just spent a hell of a lot. Let me explain to you. I spent well over $20,000 on these next 10 cases. $24,000. Okay, that's a lot of money. I don't really have $24,000 just laying around, so I just spent that on 10 cases. And then you're like, "Oh, Blowout sends you all double checks." I was like, "Shit." So that's what had me the most worried, was that I was like, man, Am I going to take a loss? James Caprillion, not be able to fill him? You know what I mean? I was worried about that. I really was. Hey, does that mean Mosstown's going to be happy? Yeah, okay, there we go. I see it. I see it. I see it. Sean Reed Foley, you know, Mosstown just lost like $1,000 in one of my breaks today. She had 14. She spent $2,000 today on 14 spots in a break. $2,000 and got shit. I mean, literally lost at least $1,000. So if we end up hitting her one, it'll make me feel a little better about today. Feel a little bit better about today. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that too. I started counting my chickens before they were hatched. So we ended up, in our 10 cases, we had 4 with black autos. Because no matter what happens, this one still had at least 1 black auto. No, they stopped making cases for Asia after this product. This was the final Asia product. The biggest success and the biggest letdown all in one. They never did another Asia release after this. They still send cases to Asia, but they never did an Asia-specific release. This was the last one. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a really good break. Don't get me wrong. The only person that I think did bad was Mosstown. I was looking at that. I was looking at that break, and I was like, man, for the money, that was a really good break. Tyler Nevin Green. Green auto makes me nervous. What are you doing in here? Yeah. That was if you're gonna buy 20 spots in a break, the one at 140 was the break to do it. I mean, really, that was that honest. That was a no-brainer. That one and the one that's filling right now is a no-brainer. It's still a little slow, I think, because it's 16. But man, that's a no-brain case to join. So I'm pretty happy with both of those. This one's filling a little slow, but it'll fill. Yeah, somebody was saying that about Tyler Nevin. It might have been you, actually. Brett Lillick. Thought we didn't want any Brett Lillicks. Right after it's Nicarac. Thought we didn't want any Nicaracs. Wow, I was really bummed out there for a little bit. Oh yeah, it could have been Lisa. Yeah, could have been. You know who else it could have been? Red Dragon. He's the one that always tells me, you know, if somebody is a hold, a keeper, hold, that kind of thing. I don't know if there's an auto left in here or not. There is. Garrett Whitley, refractor auto. Brendan Rodgers, black. Let's go with that red paper. Andrew Benintendi, refractor. Willie Calhoun, blue. That's actually a nice card, believe it or not. All right, guys. Box 3 coming up. A check mark that determines if the black autos are loaded. Well, we had that check mark. That's probably, yeah, we probably shouldn't, to be honest with you. Let's just see what comes out. Because even if it's all on the right line, that line can change quick. Seen that happen way too many times. And seen it happen in the reverse, too, on a bad line, and suddenly all the good autos hit. Yeah, I know, Sean. I was just teasing you because that's what we were talking about in the other chat room tonight. All my cases with black autos had dashes until this case. And all my cases without them had check marks until this case. So that's why we were talking about it. It's a good indicator, but it's not gospel. Although dashes has always, for me so far in these 10 cases, dashes mean black autos. Benintendi, black refractor. And that's what Davis was saying in the other chat. This box feels right. It's got that feel to it, eh? But I am glad this one was different. Tyler Nevin. Because otherwise that would have mean that I did a 4-case break without any black refractor autos. That red gets me every time. Drew Finley, purple. If this ends up being a 1 black auto case, I'm going to be mad. I would not invest in Judge right now. Just because he's just come off of back-to-back days with a home run. I think your time to invest in Judge was before spring training. Like November. Nick Plummer. You know, Sean, I don't really know. I'm probably the worst guy. Blake Snell. I like the product. I don't know if this is a good move or a bad move. I don't think I'll have any trouble selling out if that if that helps any. Dansby, black refractor. All right, here's some mojo. Uh-oh, is that a good sign? I don't know. I just mojoed it. There ain't nothing in here. Ain't nothing in here. Did we miss an auto? No. Tyler Nevin, Drew Finley, and Plummer. What's Topps putting out? Oh, are you talking about the baseball? I thought you meant basketball. Yeah, I figured out what you meant as soon as you said it. I thought you meant their best basketball product. It's going to be a busy time for me, that's all I know. It's going to be a busy time. All right, box 4. I need to see another black refractor auto. It's making me nervous. Although usually there's only like 5 in a case, so we could still have technically another box without any before we actually had to get worried. is. It's a nice one, too. It looks great. All right. Let's put it in a... She's probably going to want me to grade it, but I'll put it in here for now. $13 to 35. No, because she didn't think I was breaking tonight. We had talked last night, and I told her I was probably going to take the night off because of my arm hurt. But it actually feels numb right now, so that's better than pain. But I'm going to take the rest of the weekend off. I've got to open some 88 basketball, I think, tomorrow night, but that's it. So I'm going to take off, other than that basketball, I'm going to take off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday I'm going to go see a specialist. I'm hoping it's just, really, really, really bad tendonitis. Kyle Tucker. I had ripped the bicep muscle going into my shoulder. But I talked to a guy, he's a doctor, but that's not his specialty. And he told me he didn't think that's what it was. He thought that had healed, and this was just really bad tendonitis. So, from all intents and purposes, I believe very, very strongly that will grade at least a 9, 5, 10. If that helps any. Brendan Rodgers. I don't think that card will have any trouble getting a 9, 5, 10. Andrew Suarez. Gold Tyler Nevin. Wow, the Rockies, just in the Tyler Nevins, have just crushed it. That's his third auto. So we hit a gold auto in the same box that we hit the black Benintendi. I don't know who has the Rockies, but your Nevin stash just got bigger. Julio Urias. All right, guys, we're still only halfway through. We've still got more to go. No, I've got 10 more on the way. They won't be here until the middle of next week. And then, honestly, I think I'm going to do 3 breaks. A 4-caser and 2 3-casers. I like the way these breaks run, you know. Most of the people getting in these would get into every case anyway, so I actually give them a little bit of a deal. Although it's going to go up, yeah. Yeah, randoms. I wouldn't want to do a pick your team on this. I mean, good night. I mean, maybe I could do a team auction to see where the prices would land. I don't know. Maybe I could do one. I could try it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like Chris Shaw. Do I got to get black in all 4? But anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. 4, 3, and 3. Blowout said I could get more cases after this 10, but that they would charge me website prices. I got a little bit of a deal. The price went up to like 25, but I got a little bit of a discount on this second 10. $25.50, I think. Yeah, I don't know either. I just couldn't guarantee it, I guess. Dansby. Because you got, what, 12 teams that would go, pff, and then you got 18 teams that would go, pff. So those 12 teams would have to make all the money, and then you've only got 24 autos. Scott Kingery refractor auto, and you can't guarantee black autos. Ian Happ, that's a nice card, by the way. The Kingery refractor is a nice card. I'd probably just stick to this. It's safe, you know. Yeah, probably just stick to the randoms. Aaron Judge, refractor. Chris Shaw, black refractor. I did this one at 319. I'd probably do the next one at like 350. I think I would need 350. I have to run the numbers, but I'm pretty sure. I was thinking I'd need an extra 10%. So $32, about $350. For a 4-caser. The 3-caser obviously wouldn't be that expensive, but I think what I ended up paying was like 10% more. Peter Lambert. Walker Buehler, red paper. Josh Bell, green. Yeah, my arm's really starting to hurt right now. Yeah, I know. But that's the only way I could get him is to pay the price. I mean, I could always sit on him, I guess. Jeff Degano, I think this product is only going to go up. I don't know how much more, but I still think it's going to go up. What did I have this one? I had this one at 319, so yeah, it'd probably be 350. I think 350 was the price they should have been at 20. Let me see, what were they? The cases were 2350. Website pricing for this break, the one we're in right now, is $345. That's what this break would have been at website pricing. Right now they're $25.50. which would be $373. So website pricing would be $373, but I think I can do it at $350. That gives me a little bit of a profit and then gives you guys a little bit of a discount. No, I filled this 10 cases pretty fast. That's why I bought another one. And they're evening you out. And I've got more than 50 people buying into my Asia. I think. But that was when I had, you could just buy one team. I've had more than 50. In this break, there were 27 different people. But I think the previous 6 cases had more than 50. Maybe not, though. Maybe close. But I have some people that'll just buy anything. Whatever I put up, they'll buy. Oh, there's not very many. Blowout told me 2 things. 1, if I wanted any more, it would be a lot more expensive. And 2, I couldn't get 10 more cases. So I don't know if that means they don't have 10 more cases, but Blowout told me, Fish told me he bought every case that the distributor had. So he told me that other than private collectors or breakers that already have purchased the product, there's no more except for what he has. That's what he told me. Now, that doesn't mean it's completely true. I mean, not that he's not telling the truth, just that, you know, somebody might still be sitting on cases they just haven't listed yet, so that could happen too. Yeah, I see what you mean now. But he bought the last of it. Eshelman refractor auto. Is that good news, or it's not the same thing, is it? Gibson or Tannerine. No, Fish doesn't like to do that. Blowout doesn't like to hold product. That's the honest to God truth. Ian Happ, they like to sell it, and then when it gets hot, they like to buy it back, and then they like to sell it again. A lot of times when their prices go up, people think that, you know, they're manipulating. But usually what that means is they've sold out or damn near sold out, and they're buying back. And when they buy back, prices go up because they, you know what I mean? I mean, that's just sports card economics. And they've always told me, don't, because, you know, every once in a while I'm like, you know, I should sit on this and it'll go up, especially if a product has tanked. Like if I buy 100 cases of a product and it tanks, I'm tempted to sit because, you know, 100 out of 150 on that Brendan Rodgers, because I don't like losing money. And they're like, no, sell it all. So, you know, I try to listen to them. They're smarter than I am. Brendan Rodgers refractor. They're like, don't sit. Sell it. If it gets hot, buy it later and sell it again. That's their motto. And, you know, it's working for them. So it's hard to argue with the way they run it, because in one of my 50 or 100 casers. Yeah. All right, guys, 2 boxes. Willie Calhoun, red paper. It's a nice card. Adam Brett Walker, gold paper to 50. Can you tell who it is? I can't tell. It says pitcher, though. So it's not Gibson. Could be Rainey, though, right? Yeah, Rainey. Tanner Rainey. Hola. Who is texting me at 3 in the morning? Shit, might not be a good idea. Hold on, let me go look. Austin O'Reilly. All right, we're okay. Probably mossed out. She doesn't have my phone number. Spencer Adams. Trent Clark, or whatever his new last name is. Refractor auto. They're like Grisham or something like that. Kyle Tucker. J.P. Crawford. All right, so does that mean you can't get a Chris Shaw in this last one? Is that what you're telling me? No, I never did notice that. All right, guys, last box. Here we go. Ian Happ, refractor. He wasn't a bad hit on release. You know, he was a middling. Oh, man, I don't want to see Cam Gibson. I would rather not have a black refractor auto than hit Cam Gibson. Jacob Nix is not that bad. Much rather be Shaw, though. Shaw's a good name. Dansby refractor. Nolan Watson, base auto. One auto down. Well, here it is. You ready? That's brutal. Aaron Judge, black refractor. Another Trent Clark. That's two. Refractor auto for Trent Clark. So that should be it. We should be done with our autos. 2 packs to go. Got a gold. Reynaldo Lopez. Alex Robinson. Walker Buehler. And that is that, my friends. We are done. Let me recap it for you. All right, we've got Robinson, Lopez, Aaron Judge, Dansby, Happ, Crawford, Spencer Adams, Adam Brett Walker, Rogers, Chris Ellis, Scott Kingery, Jeff Degano, Josh Bell, Judge, Happ, Swanson, Urias, Rogers, Swanson, Snell, Happ, Benintendi, Willie Calhoun, Benintendi, Rogers, Sean Reed Foley, Caprellian, Aaron Judge, and Benintendi. Autos. Trent Clark refractor, Cam Gibson black, Nolan Watson, Trent Clark refractor. Oh, that's right, refractors aren't numbered. Austin Riley, Tanner Rainey, Ian Happ, Eshelman, Biggio, Lambert black, Tyler J, Scott Kingery refractor. It's a nice card. Tyler Nevin gold, Suarez, Plummer, Finley purple, Nevin base, Garrett Whitley refractor, Lilac, Nevin green. So we got Nevin green, gold, and base. Lambert base, Suarez refractor, purple refractor auto, and Eshelman. So four black autos 2 purple, a green, and oh, I forgot this one. 5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Benintendi, 13 out of 35. So nice card for the Red Sox. Case 10. All right, guys, I got more cases coming to be here next week. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.